Hello, Cancer, and welcome to May. Okay, these are the cards that I pulled for your reading. We have Atlantis, Vulnerability, and Soul Cage. The first thing that came through when I pulled this Atlantis card was rising above the bullshit. It feels like you are coming out of you're awakening if you haven't gone through this process already. If you've already been kind of through an awakening process, this is seeing a new level of bullshit that you've been dealing with. This could be with life in general, maybe society. This could be in a situation like a relationship situation or job situation, maybe in a friend group. But you're going to see that there's just these low vibrations in this group or situation that you're in, and you're going to realize that you have to rise above it, that you have to get rid of those low vibrational energies because they are just bogging you down and they're keeping you from your path and from being happy and manifesting things that you want and creating a happy life for yourself. And so you're going to see this sometime this month, and you're going to realize this is not the place that you want to be. However, what this is going to do is this is going to start you on a process. We have vulnerability next, and we have soul cage. And you're rising above. That's like the main point here. But you're going to have to go through some muck on the way. You're going to have to be vulnerable. You know, it's funny because we have the masculine holding the feminine here, and then here we have the feminine lifting up the masculine. And so what I am seeing is this back and forth between your your back and forth between your masculine and your feminine, giving and taking and being vulnerable at certain places, certain times. And it feels like you're going to have these opportunities throughout the month. Like maybe you get a trigger. You're triggered by something, and your feminine is going to have to come in and say, okay, let's dig deep into this trigger. Let's go inside. Let's heal this. Let's work. Let's see how we can fix this. Let's see how we can feel through this and release this. And then at other times you might be feeling really low or really inward, and the masculine in you needs to come out and say, okay, we need to get going. We need to stop wallowing. We need to take action. So it's going to be this back and forth, and it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. This is the inner energy that I'm seeing and feeling. The masculine energy, the feminine energy, and we all have both. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but you have this vulnerability, and it feels like when you are feeling low, they're showing me when you're feeling low, like your feminine is just low on energy. Give yourself love, okay? But give yourself an energetic kind of love, and I don't see like an active love. It's because they're showing me the masculines kind of lifting the feminine up. Sometimes in the feminine state, you might not want to do anything. You might not want to leave your house. You might just want to lay in bed and cry, or, just sit in front of the TV or scroll on Instagram or whatever. But what this is saying is you need to take care of yourself. You need to actively take care of yourself. Don't allow yourself to wallow. Do something kind for yourself, like exercise or journal or meditate, or, maybe make yourself a healthy meal. Do something creative. Do something that's active. This is the masculine energy. So do something active, but do something for you. Do something that's loving. Do something that's kind. Do something that makes you feel good about yourself. Okay? Let's see. And then the soul cage, we have this release, and it feels like they're showing me you're going to go through stages. It's going to be cycles, this back and forth kind of going on, and you're getting higher and higher and higher. And it's almost like she's lifting him up from the bottom of the ocean, and every little while she needs to readjust, or she needs to rest, or something like that. And so you're going to be going through these cycles, this back and forth energy. But don't fret, because what I'm feeling is that it's going to be a process, okay? It's not a let's cry it out and we're good to go. It's going to be a back and forth process, and you're doing layers. It's layers of healing, okay? Let's see what other cards are coming up, but that's where we started at. Okay, Cancer for May. Okay. Time and Tide, Spells and Rituals, Receptivity. Okay. Dreams. You know, and this card, it's just what I was saying with this back and forth, the tides. The tides come in, the tides go out. It's this give and take. And that's just a confirmation for this right here. And, you know, it feels like she's wishing for something. She's longing for something. And it is this energy of it's beginning. It's starting. You've been wanting something for a long time, and it's finally coming to fruition. And you see, they're calling out this 18 to me. That's 18, and then we have the 19 for this card for the Atlantis Rapid Development. And so we have, this is like the precursor. So this is what you wished for. This is what you wanted. And she's kind of like making a wish on the sand. This is what I want. This is what I would love to manifest for myself. And here it is here. She's rising above, and she's here, and she's in that state of self-power and grandeur, if I said that correctly. Okay. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. It's allowing yourself to receive the gifts from the universe, okay? The universe, this bird represents the universe. The universe is bringing you a gift. But if you're not in a receptive state, if you're kind of like in an active masculine state, like a, let's go do this, I'm going to make this happen for myself, I'm going to force it, it's not going to come. So as far as anything you're trying to manifest, you need to step back into that feminine energy where we are relaxed and calm and waiting and have faith. It's not the masculine energy type. The only time that they're saying use the masculine energy is when it comes to caring for yourself, doing something for yourself. If you're inspired to create something, if you're inspired to do something you love to do, that's when the masculine energy is appropriate, at least this month anyway. As far as everything else, as far as things you want to manifest for yourself, allow the universe to receive, to give it to you, okay? Go ahead and get that in that receiving mode, and just understand that the universe is going to bring it to you in divine timing. As frustrating as that is to say sometimes, it's all about divine timing. Okay, let's see. We have the dreams. Let me see what else comes up. Threes coming through. Threes catching my attention. And usually that's about the Ascended Masters and, let's see, flow. And I want to say an ancient knowledge. That's what's coming through. Okay, what else do you have for Cancer for May, guys? Guides. Okay, my brain is in 50 different places. Okay, so we have ancient knowledge coming through. That's what that is. Ancient knowledge is coming through in your dreams. Okay, this would be the perfect time this month to have a journal beside your bed and write down any dreams that come through, because there is ancient knowledge in those dreams. Maybe you go through the Akashic records, or maybe you're seeing past lives, parallel lives. Something is going on in your dreams, so pay very close attention to your dreams. I knew that card was going to fall. To your dreams this month. Okay. Honoring the masculine. Now, we talked about the masculine up here. And if you are inspired, that's what's coming through. If you're inspired to create, to act from inspiration, to act on something you love, to act from passion, then that is your guidance for this month. And what I'm seeing here, what they're telling me, is that we have like this person, this longing, okay, longing for something, longing, pining, and it's not coincidence that it falls out under the, or that came out under this card, because it's like this is the initial phase of manifesting, you know, wanting something. But when we get to this yearning stage, we're then in the state of lack. And by the time we get to this phase, we are going to be manifesting more lack. Okay, sorry, just need water. I'm talking too fast. There's a lot of information coming through, so bear with me while I sip my water. But once we get to this phase, this pining, yearning, longing, we're in the state of lack. And the state of lack is only going to manifest more lack. So only honor this masculine energy that comes through for you, this active energy, when it is something that you feel passionate about, when you are inspired, when you want to do something. Do not push. If you want to manifest something, do not push into achieving it, okay? This is the time to sit back and relax and let the universe bring what you're wanting to you. Otherwise, it's going to be, it feels like exhaustion and it feels like failure. And I hate to use that word, but it feels like failure on the part of you're not achieving your goals because it's not up to you to make it happen. It is the universe that is making it happen and bringing it to you in divine timing. Okay, let's see. Is there any other messages coming through? Okay, let's see what else we have. It seems like all of my cards are, I can never get them straight. Okay, what other messages are coming through, guides, for Cancer? Oh. It feels like you need to focus on fun. Fun should be a priority, like fun and relaxation, and that's going to get you through these cycles. These cycles are healing that are going to be coming about this month. Okay, what do we have? Energy field adjustment. Health. Cleansing. This is what this is. It's cleaning. It's kind of cleaning out stuff that doesn't resonate. So maybe you feel you need to work on your chakras, do some chakra healing. But I'm also feeling, let me pull one more card out, but I'm also feeling like you're, look at this. It's interesting. Look at how this popped out. They're both holding, this is fertility, and this is an energy field adjustment. They're both holding a sphere. Okay, they both have their hair up and surrounding them. This is orange. This is kind of a bluish purple. But we have, this could be sacral chakra energy. Sacral or kind of sacral paired with solar plexus chakra energy. And it's, you know, it's the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra has a lot to do with sex and reproduction, things like that, the lower part of the body. But it also has to do with your personal power. And a lot of times we say the solar plexus chakra has to do with personal power, but the sacral chakra has a lot to do with it as well. And it's like the sacral chakra, it's almost like your identity. Maybe that might be the best way to say it. Your identity comes from your sacral chakra, your personal identity and your personal power from that identity is born in the sacral chakra, and it develops into the solar plexus chakra, and that's what you put out to the world. And the solar plexus chakra is your connection with soul. And so if you have a solar plexus chakra that is out of alignment, then it is going to kind of disrupt your connection to your soul, because everything starts from the base and then goes up, and at least the earth as we are in these bodies. So we want to be able to have that root chakra, that sacral chakra, that solar plexus chakra. And sorry about the noise if you heard that. That was my daughter. But what it's feeling is they're showing me it's like it's starting at the base and working up. And for these two, possibly you have some difficulty with the sacral chakra or your personal power. And this is something that can be worked on and healed this month. And as it gives life to something creative, something that you love, because this comes across as new beginnings. And it's like you see that partial moon, and then on her it's kind of it's bigger. It's almost like a full moon. And so you have this new beginning here, and you have this base, and it grows. It's this darker color, but it grows into this full like sun energy. And I know that probably doesn't quite make sense because the way the pictures are, but that's how I'm seeing it in my mind. So that's the energy I'm feeling. But we have this like darker, almost something happening at night, and then we have something into daylight. And so you have this healing period, and in this healing period, something is created, something like an idea, because you're more connected to your soul's energy as you clear anything in your soul, sacral and solar plexus chakra. Hopefully that made sense. Good Lord, that was a lot of rambling. But it's bringing life. Those are the words that are coming through. Healing is bringing life to something. It's the beginning. That's why they're showing. That's why this baby. That's why they're pointing out to this baby to me. It's like as you heal, it's going to create something. It's going to morph into something that is more aligned with your soul. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for Cancer for May? I've already pulled out a bunch of cards. Okay, reflections. This is seeing who you are. It feels like as you go through these processes, as you go through this back and forth, this healing, you're going to see who you are or who you have been, and you're going to start to see who you want to be. And as you see who you want to be, you are going to be able to manifest that. Focus on what you want for yourself. Focus on who you want to be. Okay? Focus on, have a vision for yourself and your life. And anything that doesn't resonate with you, something that you want, but maybe it doesn't resonate with you, figure out why. That could be another trigger. That could be an aspect of yourself that needs healing. Granted, our desires and what we want to manifest for ourselves change and adjust over time. But if there's something that you want for yourself right now, and you don't feel like you can have it, like you're not worthy, you're not smart enough, you don't have the proper education, you want to look a certain way, visualize it and figure out what's holding you back from that. Figure out what emotions or what feelings are keeping you locked in a state of not actualizing that vision. Because that's more of this healing process we talked about early on. Okay. Any other messages coming through? There's more. The word change is coming through. There might be some changes taking place in your life as you change your energy, as you heal, as you clear the lower vibrations away. You might start seeing some situations resolve or fall away, fall out of your life. So that's change going on. Okay, I think I'll leave it at there. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments, or if you have any insights or how this might affect your life, please comment. I love knowing what's going on. If you like this reading, please hit that like button. And if you would like to see more of my readings in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the alerts, and so you will be alerted when I have new posts and readings on my page. Okay, Cancer, I am sending you so much love. I hope you have a beautiful month, and I will see you back here in June.